I finally have the evidence, the proof that hitch weight / tongue weight has nothing to do with payload capacity of your vehicle. You're going to be surprised on how you can actually figure this out. Welcome to HB RV Lifestyle, and today we're going to look at this Chevy 3500. Now you could do this with any half-ton truck, SUV, light-duty truck like a Tacoma or a Colorado or a Canyon, but it's simple math. Watch this. So we're going to open up the door and we're going to look at the stickers. Now right here it tells you your payload capacity is 3,722 pounds. Now that's considered against a GVWR of 12,100 pounds, okay? But watch this. If you add the front axle and the rear axle together, it's 750 pounds more capacity than the GVWR. Well, if you go to the receiver in the back of the truck, right there, it's rated for a 750 pound tongue weight. Watch this. If you add these two numbers together, it's 750 pounds more than GVWR. Let's see. This payload is considered against this number. This is why this payload sticker has nothing to do with tongue weight. Tongue weight is completely separated by the manufacturer of the vehicles. So it's an easy way to figure that out. Now, let's say you have air ride suspension, or you have something where you can't use a weight distribution hitch. There are vehicles like that. Then you have to stay under the tongue weight. But what happens, and most people don't understand, we're going to go over to this used Jake over here to kind of further explain. If you actually come over to this trailer's got a heavy tongue. This thing's got about a 900 pound tongue weight, probably a little bit more, okay? And the reason why I could tell that is because it's got two slide outs. Now, how can a half-ton truck that weighs that tows 11,000 pounds tow a 900 pound tongue weight trailer with a GVW of 99.95 and a dry weight of 82.52? Well, you can. I don't recommend it, but you can. How does it happen? Well, it's called weight distribution. So what happens is you take a weight distribution anti-sway hitch that is equalized, and it raises the actual ability of the truck to carry the hitch weight. Now, I don't recommend this with a half-ton truck, but even with a 3/4 ton truck, even with that Chevy 3500 we just took a look at, that can handle 750 pound tongue weight, you should have a weight distribution hitch. Because yes, you could tow it perfectly fine. That truck tows 17,000 pounds on the tongue. But you need this hitch no matter what, and I prefer the straight bar. Okay, it's the same thing with this Chevy dually. Let's look at the Chevy dually for a second, okay? Now this Chevy dually, I already did the math. This bad boy can handle 1,000 pounds of tongue weight with that receiver, but yet it still should have a weight distribution hitch, even though that's a 900 pound tongue weight. So that's what we need to understand. Payload sticker has nothing to do with tow capacity. It has nothing to do with towing. It has nothing to do with hitch weight. It has nothing to do with tongue weight. Folks, stop lying on the internet. Do the math. The math is easy. Go to your vehicle, go to that sticker, and that'll tell you how much of tongue weight the vehicle is rated for beyond the receiver. So I'm going to show you one more time, and then I'm going to cut it off. One last time, let's cover it. All right, so you have a GVWR of 12,100. So any vehicle, Hyundai Santa Fe, Kia Sorento, everybody's got the same stickers, right? Take these two numbers, add them together, subtract it from the GVWR. That's how much they are already considering for the tongue of towing. Manufacturers of automobiles are not idiots. Well, sometimes they are, but for the most part, they know how to do their own math. It's not that the truck is underrated. Yes, technically it is, but it's actually leveraged out to include towing. Now, a fifth wheel, which just has the puck system, is a different animal. So in the top right-hand corner of this video, I'm going to cover fifth wheels because fifth wheels are different.